Do I even know how to do this anymore? Hello, my name is Jen and welcome to my channel. I've been gone. I don't think I've posted anything since, I think it was like April, maybe, I think right around April. And life got really busy and everything got a little chaotic and some things had to go, and unfortunately it was the channel. But I have been reading. I'm at 65 books for the year. I'm reading, I don't know, 3 or 4 books a month. But what I also noticed is when I stopped creating content, something started to become missing. Like, I don't know, I don't know what I want to read. I've read some really good things that I have a lot of feelings about, but in general, I've been missing something, and I don't know if it was content creating. I don't know, but I bring myself to you. I make no promises in terms of content. I'm gonna try for something, but like things are still crazy, so like I'm not gonna try to put pressure on myself when I've already got enough of that. But it is October and it is Spookopoly. And Becca's Bookopoly is one of my absolute favorite, probably if not my favorite readathon ever. So I could not pass up the opportunity to play this and bring you my TBR. Unfortunately, I decided to make this video like 30 minutes ago, and I had already done my rolls. I had already picked my books, and I'm pretty content with my TBR, so I didn't want to like do anything. Didn't want to re-roll, didn't want to do the whole thing over again. So I'm just here to kind of tell you how that went. Strangely, Bookopoly was relatively okay. Normally when I play Bookopoly, it's a disaster. But this didn't feel not so bad. I think I ended up with 2 doubles, so there are 7 books in total. And I will just kind of go through what those are and kind of some other books that I plan on trying to read in the month of October. Per usual, my first roll was a double. It was a double 6. And I landed on Mood Read, and I was just kind of staring at some books and trying to figure out what I was in the mood for. But as I just said, I don't know what I'm in the mood for, but this book was on my, I think it was on my September TBR. Yes. And I never got around to it, and I'm like, I've been seeing it a lot in other places lately, so I feel like it's time to read it. And that book is Rain and Ruin by J.D. Evans. I honestly don't know anything about this. She's the heir to a sultanate, I probably didn't pronounce that right, that once ruled the world. He is an unwanted prince with the power to destroy. I don't know. I've seen a bunch of stuff. I don't know if the 4th book or the latest book of this series has just come out or something, but I keep seeing this places, and I was like, I need to read this. I've had this for a long time, so let's do it. I have not gotten any less awkward. So there's that. Then we rolled a 6 and landed on Mary Shelley, which is to read a sci-fi. And for that, I'm going to read The Winter's Orbit by, who wrote this? Everina Maxwell. I don't know a ton about this. I know that it's queer, and I know that there's a prince involved, and I've had this on my shelf for a while. So I definitely want to, and I don't read a ton of sci-fi. Like, I went to go pull all of these books that I own. I think I own 3 sci-fi books that I haven't read. So we're gonna go with this one. Hopefully it's good. And because Becca is great, all of the train stations are Taylor Swift lyrics, which I didn't even do this on purpose. And I landed on What a Ghostly Scene, and for that I'm going to read Gallows Hill by Darcy Coates. Not a horror person either. There are just as many horror books on my shelf that I haven't read that there are sci-fi. But I have this because I do want to try it out a little bit. I know this has to do with a family curse, and it sounds like there might be a ghost. Something is haunting them, whether it's some secret or something. There's a haunting of some kind happening here, and so I'm gonna go with it. Again, I don't read a ton of horror, so this might actually be my first ever. So I am excited. I've heard so many good things about Darcy Coates, so we should read Darcy Coates. Next I got Candy Corn, and that's just to read something low stakes, cozy, cute. And I'm trying to keep a pseudo October vibe going on, even though I'm going to be reading You Again by Kate Goldbeck, and I honestly, this is very fall. This was definitely the vibe I was going for. Can they stop hating each other long enough to fall in love? I don't know a ton about this, and I can't remember, but I kept seeing it everywhere, and I think I saw like a quote or something. Friends without benefits, they find comfort in late-night Netflix binges, swiping through each other's online dating profiles, and bickering across boroughs. Until one night, the unspoken boundaries of their platonic relationship begin to blur. I love this. Again, I've seen a lot of really good things about this, although I barely know what it's about, but it's fine. But fall vibes, romance, candy corn, love it. Next, we got, oh, did I forget to talk? Anyway, so we had a 6, Hit Mary Shelley. We had a 7, Hit What a Ghostly Scene. We got a double 1. And for candy corn, so we had to add, so we've got 2 more rolls so far. And then I rolled an 11 and got most recent purchase. And I don't actually know what the last book I bought is, but I know that I had a pile of books that I bought the last time I was at Barnes & Noble. So I'm gonna go with That One Night by Emily Rath. This is a prequel novella to her Why Choose Hockey Romance series, which that's a lot of buzzwords for me. And it's really short. This is less than 100, just 112 pages. So not quite the fall vibe, but I'm down for hockey romance. Maybe it takes place in the fall. I won't actually know until I read it. Then I rolled a 10 and landed on green, and for that I don't have my old editing software at the moment, so I'm gonna try to stick a picture of that. But this is The Cupcake Witch, and I didn't actually check to see who wrote this book. This is by Poppy Lawless. This is book 2 in a, what is the name of the series? The Chance of Fairy Tales. It's another novella. It's I think like 150 pages, maybe less. And it's a cute little thing about a witch, and there's like a bakery involved, and it says they say the course to true love never runs smooth. That's nothing a magical cupcake can't solve. It was something on my Kindle, so, and then I was trying to all of these books behind me, and like anything with a green cover is either too far into a series for me to read right now, because I would have to read several books to get to it, or I've already read, or not necessarily in the mood for. So this is the first one that like sparked my interest, and it's witchy and it's October, so it fits the vibe. And for my 7th and final roll, I got Stephen King. Rolled an 8. Got Stephen King, and that's to read a book with some kind of royalty buzzword in the title. And I am going to be reading The Phoenix King by Aparna Verma. And I don't know a ton about this. I know it is Indian-inspired fantasy. And it has a princess desperate for power and an assassin with a dark secret. I saw some art online for this, and I was like, I must have this. And there was like a quote, I can't remember what it was, but it was like a quote from the book that was like super tension-y, and I had to have it. So I bought this one of the last times I went to the bookstore. So that's my Spookopoly TBR. It's not the scariest, but it's got Halloween vibes, and I've maybe try to sneak in some other vampire-y things, I don't know. I'm trying to keep it in the theme of spooky season, but like, again, I don't know what I'm in the mood for, so I'm just picking up things that sound good and see where this goes. But a couple other books that I'm thinking about reading right now are, the first one is Pucking Around by Emily Rath. This is the first book in the Jacksonville Rays hockey series, which is the first full book from this series. Why Choose Hockey Romance? I don't need to know anymore. For a person who doesn't like sports, you really like sports romances. And the other book that I am thinking of at the moment is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. I need to read Lucy Score. I've just decided, and this book is big, but I have the audiobook. I want to read this. This is a Grumpy Sunshine Runaway Bride Bad Boy Barber. I think there's a kid involved too, so it's not like it's a little single parent. Like, I don't think it's her kid. I don't know. I wanted to read this. I would like to read this book, so we're gonna try to read it in October. It's been a hot minute since I've had to pick up a giant stack of books to put in front of a camera. So let me see if I can do this. There we go. This is the TBR. You know what? It looks big, but like, I am excited. For once, I'm excited to be like, this is the TBR. This is the thing that I have to read, and these are books that I want to read. I don't know, I've just been missing something and I don't know what that is, so I'm trying to find it. But I'm also excited for Becca's Spookopoly because, like I said, this is my absolute favorite readathon, and if that gives me the motivation to finish out the goal for the year, because I had a goal of 75 books. I honestly at one point thought I was going to hit 100, and now I'm gonna just hope that 75 happens. It's probably doable. Like I said, I haven't stopped reading. I'm still reading. I think I read like 4 or 5 books in September, but like, I don't know. There's just something. So if you know what that is, comment down below. Or if you would just like to tell me that you were here, leave a purple heart, which was probably, I think, the emoji that I left on my very first video over a year ago. So I missed my booktube birthday. So that was the thing that I missed that I was a little sad about. I think I literally like dipped. I honestly don't even know the last time I posted a video. It was in April. It was I remember making my April TBR, but that might have been the last thing that I posted. So we missed my booktube birthday. I missed all of the summer and all of the great things that were happening. I didn't have, I don't even know, but hopefully I'm back with some regularity now. I'm gonna try, y'all. And if you've stuck around this long, please give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe if you have not already. I hopefully will have more videos for you soon. And that's everything for today, so I will see you in the next one. Bye.